time for tea talk. And we're looking at the walk we're going to do. Well, we don't know exactly when we're going to do it yet, do we? Might be today, might be tomorrow, depending on the weather. Wharram Percy, disused railway and medieval village. And I think you've got the actual... Have we got the directions from, is it Visorando?
Visorando, it's a good, yeah. Do you get the GPX as well?
I haven't yet. But we have done this walk, so there's a chance that we've got it. I mean, this isn't exactly what we did last time. When I was looking, I think I found three different versions. One was 10 miles. Oh, cheers, sorry.
Cheers, yeah. I'm staring at it.
Pardon me. Yeah, so 10 miles, 7 and a bit, something like that.
What's
and
this
is 4.16 because our intention was to do this after work, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, we've got the light. We can still do this kind of thing.
You know, so under a couple of hours, you know, even with any issues or anything like that. So, but as I say, we did it before, but this is different. So rather than go down to, because there is a car park, isn't there?
There is, and it's one of those. It's well known, isn't it? So
yeah.
You know, it can be quite busy, and then there's a defined but quite steep path.
Can I just ask, do you pay to get into car park? I can't remember.
Was it a donation box or something? It might have changed though. It is a few years since we did it. It's English Heritage.
Oh,
car park.
Right. Because I was thinking, is it like the one in the Lakes National Trust? Because I thought that was really expensive. So this is English Heritage. Right. Sorry.
Of Wharram Percy.
Sorry, I cut across you. Please continue.
No, I was just saying you park there, and then there's the well-defined, clear path, but narrow and steep. That takes you
down.
Straight to the village.
Right. Okay.
But we're going a slightly different way, I think, looking at the
yeah. So from the car park, we're going to go down the road.
Back
I think it says past Bella Farm.
Which is a massive operation, that, isn't it? It's a really big farm.
But I'm interested because it takes it on 2 walks, doesn't it? So it takes you on, or 2 defined walks. So it takes you on the Yorkshire Wolds Way, and it takes you on the Centenary Way, doesn't it?
Which we touched a little bit of when we were doing the Goathlanders waterfall walks.
Which one did we touch?
The Centenary Way.
Oh, of course we did, yeah.
Yeah.
Very good.
But the Yorkshire Wolds Way, I mean, it's absolute classic wolds, isn't it? You are walking high up on the wold and view down into the valley. It's a beautiful.
So from memory of this, there was a very strange crop. How long ago is it though?
Oh.
2 years?
At least.
3 years?
Yeah, 2.
2 years. And I've just seen on the map here it says quarry disused. I've got a bad memory. Is this chalk? What is it?
Well, it's the chalk lands, isn't it? So it
right.
Is.
I've got a bad memory of snagging my...
Oh yeah, your top chalk quarry and abandoned medieval village.
It's always the way you seem to snag a new bit of clothing when it's, like I say, when it's new, which is not great. Oh, it's all coming back to me now, yeah. Because we didn't do this. Right, so straight down to the end of the road, at the village, turn left, past the quarries or the chalk pits, and then you get to... So I bet you've done 2 miles to get back to the position that you would have been if you'd gone straight from the car park, straight down the Centenary Way, wouldn't you?
But you've taken in, you've done a bit of Dismantled.
Yeah, which we like.
Yeah, there's the kilns and all sorts of bits which are... I mean, last time we went, it's very overgrown, but you were able to see them, weren't you?
The kilns?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then from there you go just up a little bit and you're into the medieval village. Now,
but they do talk about this Burdale Tunnel. And if you remember, we did actually try to walk a little bit of it. And is it only the air shafts that we really saw? But it's quite a lengthy...
Yeah, I think that's really overgrown. I think the tunnels are blocked and everything.
No, it's not for us. But then I think it does mention here you can extend it a little bit and go to the portal at the far end.
Oh, I think we'll do that.
Of the tunnel just to see. I think again you're looking at it from above. But yeah, I mean look at it on the map. That's a substantial piece of engineering in this day, wasn't it? Yeah. But yeah, sorry, back to point 4 where we over the footbridge and then start up into Wharram Percy.
And I'm not sure, but people might find, well, if I said disappointing, I think it's always the case of what you set your expectations up to be.
It is, isn't it? If you're expecting it to be like a miniature model village that you'd see in Devon and Cornwall, a paid-for attraction. That's not what it is, but it's absolutely... I find it fascinating.
I think it's fascinating if you read everything that's there about it.
Yes.
If literally you go to just have a look, you'll go, well, what are you on about?
Is that little bit of a mound where a house was? Because there's parts of it, there's very little left up on the top right, isn't there?
Absolutely.
And then the church, I think, on some of the walks that you've found, you said you could go into the church, but that's not the case now, is it? It must have deteriorated.
Well, I don't know if the images I've seen are
more recent and they've shored it up a bit more.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
So
that's something to look.
Yeah, but last time we went, absolutely, there was no entry, but there was new building products there.
And there was scaffolding everywhere, not sort of preserving it as if they were working on it. So maybe that's...
But anyway, we will absolutely find out.
And I do remember the mill pond as well.
Oh, at the bottom?
Down the far, yeah.
Which we actually didn't go around, did we?
No, I think this says to go to the corner of it and then start the walk up to get onto the Yorkshire Wolds Way. Again, I have a recollection of the path at that point not being overly defined, and we got a bit bent out of shape, actually. And we had to go over so
I remember that.
Just have to...
There's nothing wrong with saying climbing over a fence. You can say that.
Well, yeah, it was barbed wire as well, and
that's absolutely fine. You can say that as well. That's a reality of walking, isn't it?
It just wasn't defined at all, was it? We tried our best.
No matter what map you've got, what directions you've got,
things change on the land, don't they? And if there's a crop across it, and absolutely, I'd rather walk round the crop and over a fence than.
Well, how many times have we walked through a field, a farmer's field, and it's been clearly defined, and then you think, well, I wonder how long the crop would have to have been in with nobody using this footpath for then someone to go, well, I can't use that because that's going and ruining a crop. You know, it's only a few weeks for a crop to get established, so it's easily missed.
They've drilled it right
and we've said before, our GPS is... The OS maps we've got on there must be 10, 11 years old.
Every walk we do, there are changes.
They're out of date, aren't they?
Yeah. I mean, they're not major ones, but there are,
Is the plan to go round Wharram Percy? It has to be.
We're going through it, aren't we?
Yeah, we're going through it.
What do you mean, have a
meander?
butchers and
a wander, a meander, a read.
See how it is. I mean, it might be really busy. There might be a school trip there or something. You know,
again,
see how
this depends when we do it, doesn't it? Because there's certain walks. This is perhaps one of those walks that you could do very early in the morning. I think very early in a winter's morning would look good here.
Especially when you get up onto the wall, because you'll have the frost hanging in the hollows, and it'll be.
We'll have to wait and see. But anyway, we're not doing it in the winter. We're either doing it today or tomorrow. So end of June, which will be good. And the trick is here, then we go through the edge. We've done that before, haven't we? And then we meet the Yorkshire Wolds Way again, walk across, and that's where we're at the tip of where you say where the air shaft is for the end of the tunnel for the railway. And we can make a decision if we go back through the woods there. I mean, we walked back through the woods last time we did this, and it was set up for a mountain bike
trial or something. Yeah, it was helpful actually, wasn't it?
Oh, it was, because again, we do follow paths when we see tracks through woods, don't we? But we've fallen foul before where a gamekeeper's told you just because there's a track there doesn't mean it's public access, which is fair enough.
It's still boggy around as well. Look at that. Fairy Dale. What does that say?
Very nice.
Fairy stones.
Oh, well, there you go already. We might just have a
little
detour
wander. It's
to
literally
that.
just over there, isn't it?
Yeah, that's only a few hundred. What scale are we on? That's 100 yards? Yeah, 100 yards.
Fairy stones.
We can go and have a look at that. So we're planning on doing this today or tomorrow. It's just over 4 miles, a couple of hours tops.
Bit of history, bit of a dismantled.
Yeah,
something for everyone.
Everything we like. Right, very good.
Looking forward to it.
Okay, Wharram Percy. Let's see how we get on.